Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I want to share with you why I moved to Portugal. This is my story. My name is Trafford, co-founder of Portugal Bridge, where we help high net worth and ultra high net worth individuals like yourselves achieve travel and financial freedom by becoming global citizens. Before you can appreciate a country, you have to understand its people. The story I am going to tell you today explains, or better still outlines, precisely the values and the character of the people of this incredible country. It all started in February 2013. A few months earlier, the Portuguese government launched the Golden Visa program. If I remember correctly, it was summer 2012. Initially, the program was not very popular due to the caveat that there was a 30-day residency requirement. However, a few months later, the government amended the requirement and brought it down to 7 days in the first year, 14 days for the second and third, and 14 days for the fourth and fifth years. The program went viral on the Chinese market. So our company decided to send someone full-time to Portugal and asked for a volunteer. My hand went straight up, and 2 weeks later, I was boarding a plane for a new adventure. The first thing that impressed me as the plane approached Lisbon was how close the airport, then called Portela, was to the city centre. I landed at around 11 p.m. on one of those rare stormy nights. The ones you want to be at home all cuddled up. Once I had taken care of all formalities, I collected my hired car from Gold Car. By the way, an excellent and reliable car hire company. Loaded the car with a ton of suitcases, you can just imagine, and connected my brand new Garmin, the hip gadget in those days. Although this was only 13, but sounds like a century ago. I doubt if Google Maps existed in those days. Anyway, it was the era of 2 and 3G. So I went off into the stormy night with deserted roads, intending to get to my hotel in 5 minutes, or at least that's what my GPS said. You know what I mean? Somehow you take a left here, turn right there, and I ended up at the top of Avenida Liberdade, circling around Marques Pombal, as I would find out later. Now, this is a few kilometers away from my intended destination, and I remember it very clearly, the Executive Art Hotel on Avenida Dom João II in Expo. Incidentally, I ended up living for 2 years or more on the same avenue and a block away from this hotel. Must have been destiny. So picture this: deserted street. I am a lone foreigner in a new country on a stormy night, slowly losing my cool or calm and reaching desperation, when I suddenly see a taxi stop on the taxi stand near the metro exit of Marques Pombal to let a customer alight. I quickly sped towards the taxi and asked him for directions. The taxi driver rolled down his window, gave me a broad smile, and waved me to follow him. He must have thought I was some sort of idiot. Not more than 10 minutes later, he stopped in front of my hotel. Oh gosh, I was relieved. I walked towards his car in a pouring rain, naturally to pay his fare. He again rolled down his window, and this time he told me boa noite, which later I learned is good night in Portuguese, refusing any form of payment. A little aside, the day after, I found out that Expo is literally down the road from the airport. However, we'll keep this a little secret between us. Why did I narrate the story today? First, it shows the true values and character of the Portuguese. They are friendly, welcoming, humble nation with a love for life. They embrace expats with open arms and are always willing to help. This is the most crucial point you must consider when immigrating. If the locals welcome you, they will be willing to help you, and your life will be so much easier. This is what I experienced in Portugal. So here is when my love story for this amazing country and its people began. For those interested in how the property market in Portugal is performed in the first 9 months of the year, click on the link above or find it in the description below. Our next video is about settling in a new life in Portugal, where we will share with you tips and suggestions. So subscribe and hit the notification bell not to miss it. Comment below if you need help or have any questions about moving to Portugal. I will answer them gladly. See you next time and make it a great day.